My name is Reza Nasution. I am the technical director of PT Asuransi My Park Indonesia Jakarta, or you can know as My Park. Based on the various publications, we've seen that globally the reinsurers are in the good shapes. It shows from their financial performance, the improved capital, which is hit $700 billion or raised by 5% compared to fiscal year 2023, and then improve combined ratio to become 85%, and also improve ROE in the range of 13 to 15%. And there are some losses like the collapse of the Baltimore Bridge, CrowdStrike events, but it's still within the expected budget. So what does it mean for us? It means that when the reinsurers are in the good shape conditions, we would like to have a fair and reasonable reinsurance coverage in terms of term and conditions adequacy, that we can have a sustainable growth for our long-term business plans. So reinsurers are in the good shapes, and it is the good time for us to have meaningful discussions, to get a reasonable term and conditions for our sustainable growth. Because we all want to sustainable growth, and we believe our global reinsurers as our strategic partners will have the same view on this. In the Indonesian context, we are facing quite tough situations whereby in the last 2 years we had faced the hardened markets where the local reinsurers had experienced a higher price, tight terms and conditions due to the hardened markets. However, it is very difficult for us to translate this into our primary markets. That's why there's a quite significant gap between the primary market and the reinsurance market in Indonesia. That's the problem number one. And then the second thing is, in the primary markets, there is a very high competitions, and reinsurance are in difficult situations to follow them on the very fierce competitions. That's why when the reinsurance partners are in the good shape positions, we think we should have a fair and reasonable terms and conditions for our renewals, not only for the 2025 but also for the long terms, so we can catch up with our primary markets, and together we can improve the fundamental of the Indonesian's local markets. Indonesian market is a very good market. In terms of the performance, we have built a very good loss ratio. Property loss ratio is in the range 30 to 40%, so it is a very profitable market at the moment. With regard to the artificial intelligence or generative AI, we have seen a very drastic improvements, even with the ChatGPT, where we can ask anything, even about reinsurance. However, there's still some element is missing on the reinsurance side, which is the human touch, because reinsurance is not about only the data. Yes, the data, we need to improve the data quality to get a better result, to get a better analysis, but on the other side, we need also to have the human elements in the reinsurance, which is negotiations, talk and exchange views. Data is one thing, but there's a human element that still must have in the reinsurance instead of the AI. For the AI, it is good in terms of the productivity. We can, with the better data quality, we can get a model result immediately, and then underwriting we could get immediately. But again, the human touch or human relation still must have in the reinsurance business. Reinsurance has been evolving. Used to be just the tools to mitigate the risk by having a risk transfer mechanism from the insurance company to the reinsurance company. So we act as a capacity provider only. However, the risk has been evolving. The risk landscape has been evolving from the climate change, cyber, the geopolitical tensions. So it's changed the risk landscapes. Therefore, for example, on the climate change, we have seen some anomalies, especially in Indonesia, where we have seen the loss by typhoon, which is very rarely seen in Indonesia. So the reinsurance have to be changed. Instead of just providing capacity, but also we need to provide them with the technology as well. Not only the potential risk, but also the technology to mitigate the risk. For example, in my park, we developed the platform that can visualize the risk accumulation control, and we also provide some estimate of the losses within the platform. If you write this risk, the estimate losses is this, and if there is earthquake, the impact is this, so we can quantify the risk. So the future of the reinsurance industry will be not only the capacity provider, but we need to act as a consultant or advisor to our clients to give about risk mitigations and also the technology behind this. And at the end, the future of the reinsurance industry, I think we should become the catalyst of the economic growth. That's what I thought about the future of our insurance industry.